Hey, how y'all doing out there, brothers and sisters? It's brother Zadok. You know what I mean? I wish my brothers in the truth stop wasting their time with a lot of these celebrities, these rappers, these actors, these athletes. You got a lot of them that will listen, but right now they're not listening. That's the point I'm trying to make. You know what I mean? They're not listening. They're listening to who's cutting the checks. That's who they're listening to. You understand? That's who at the end of the day is the voice that they listen to. As Professor Say one could say. Stop, brothers. Stop holding your breath for these Kendrick Lamars, these Kanye Wests, these Ice Cubes, these Snoop Dogs, these Whack 100s, and all these people who claim that they respect the awakening and respect, because they have, well, I'm calling their names, they have made reservations about the truth. You know what I mean? Openly. I wouldn't be saying their names. But they really can't, understand, walk in this truth that the way a lot of other brothers and sisters are walking in it. You understand? You gotta understand that these guys, their motivation is money. When you know you got a real brother, like Moses walked away from all the power, all the prestige, all the wealth that Egypt had to offer, you'll hear them say things like, listen, I'm not doing a show because the Passover's coming up. I don't perform Fridays night or Saturday going into Saturday night. Friday night's going into Saturday night because I'm keeping a high holy Sabbath. I'm canceling my tours because the tabernacle is coming up. I won't be able to do this interview because the Day of Atonement coming. They'll make these things be known. People say, well, how you know they're not doing it in private? It don't make no sense that you'll do it on private for a period of time. Then you got to go on tour to make your money and all that other stuff. And then people will talk about, oh, well, right now is a time of mercy and you have to, you got to do what you got to do. I'm not saying that in true, but you got to understand something about the Most High. It's going to come a period of time where that'll hold weight. But after a while, the Most High be like, nah, come on, man. You gotta fix your life to follow Him. You understand? You gotta fix your life so it's situated around the laws that He handed you, that you agreed to. It was our forefathers that agreed to that when the Most High came down on Mount Sinai and talked with Moses and Aaron, specifically Moses. It was our forefathers and foremothers that agreed to that. You understand? Don't waste your time. You'll never see none of them brothers coming to you'll never see them at a IUIC, a GOCC, or ISUPK. You understand? You'll never see them come in and sit down and say, listen, man, I'm here to learn. You understand? That their ego, their prestige and fame and wealth won't allow them to do that. You got to understand that. You understand? You think Kanye West don't know he not supposed to be with that woman he with? You think Kendrick Lamar know that the scriptures have high holy days and certain things that he's dabbling on and shows that he doing? People was getting me, oh yeah, you saw that Super Bowl halftime show? He was dropping a lot of knowledge in it. Do you not understand that a lot of those halftime show is dealing with symbolism and satanicism? You think he don't know that? You think he don't know that? The way the people are situated on the stage and the way how they have them preparated when they give an aerial view of the stadium. Come on, man. Stop. Them brothers are never going to come in. Stop wasting God's word on them. The people that really need that, you understand, is the poor people, the brothers and sisters that's in the slums, that's looking for a way out, that's scratching and fighting every day just to make $1 and a penny and rub 2 nickels together. Those are the people that's looking to hear that word. You understand? Those guys are your modern day Pharisees. You understand? In a sense of what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They have prestige, wealth, and respect. You know what I mean? All the stuff that they say that's coming down on this economy and stuff like this, and this world since Trump been in office, it's not going to affect them. We're talking about brothers that have well over $50 and $60 million easy net worth. That got generation wealth. What's going on is not going to affect them. You know when they're going to take it seriously? When the Most High destroy this place. Then it won't be a choice for any of them. Because there won't be no more banks. There won't be no more places to go on tour. No more big houses and cars to live in. That's when they'll snap out of their psychosis. But by then it'll be halfway too late. I want to share something here in the scriptures. Make it real quick. I want to just drop my paper. But you get the point that I'm trying to make. I'm wasting your time with these brothers. These brothers will never come in and do the Lord's work. This is what is going to happen with a lot of them. This is where a lot of them stand. You understand? Let's go to 2 Timothy chapter 3. Give me a minute to get there. Bible's pages are stuck together. Second Timothy chapter 3. And I'm going to jump on down to the 5th verse. No, that's 1 Timothy, forgive me. My bad. I left my glasses inside. Oh yeah, here we go. 2 Timothy chapter 3. I'm going to jump down to the 5th verse. These are these brothers here. It sounds good. It looks good. And I'm not saying they probably don't want to serve the Most High, but right now, they too distracted. And right now, they're not willing to let go of what they have. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Stop wasting God's, the Most High's wisdom on these guys. These guys are not going to flock to these scriptures like those who are less fortunate and don't have nothing. Those guys have everything they could want, everything they could desire, as far as the eye could see. Let's go to Revelations chapter 7. I'll try to hurry it up on here real quick. I'm going to read from verse 1 on down to 4, from 1 to 4. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their forehead. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Don't expect your favorite rapper to be in that lineup. They already received their blessings now. You gotta understand something. When you sign that contract to get into that world, everybody don't have to do a sexual or a blood sacrifice like we think. Your sacrifice is basically not having time to serve the Lord. You ever notice that they don't get in certain discussions about certain religious stuff? They don't tweet about certain things. You don't notice that? You understand? They don't deal with certain things. And ask for Kendrick Lamar and Kanye West. They're just like second Timothy's, having a similitude of godliness but denying the power. They probably would like to you know what I mean, but right now they're not coming in. You'll never see them sit down in class with a Bible and with the Apocrypha and everything and take notes. And don't let them tell you that their star power too big for that. They could come in any one of those bodies I named and they'll be treated like a regular civilian. And them sport athletes too, they'll never come down from that. Don't hold your breath, think LeBron and his sons are coming in either. You know what I mean? And the other night I was just browsing through online, and I heard the things that Whack 100 was saying. I think he was talking to Captain Azaria, the ISUPK. But brothers, us as Israelites, we gotta stop wasting time with brothers like that. When you got guys that old, 40-something, 50-something years old, that been banging all their life, you got to understand something. You can't get through to them. You know what I mean? You can't get through to them. You can't. That's a waste of the time of the Lord's wisdom and understanding and power. Them brothers are too far gone. They're stuck in their ways. They made their bed and their choice. Every time you talk to Whack 100, it'll start off like it's a smooth conversation. But by the end of the conversation, he's either threatening you or what he's going to do to you and how tough he is and stuff like that. This is a grown man behaving like a 17 and 18-year-old child. You understand? He was on Clubhouse not too long ago, maybe about 5 or 6 months ago, arguing and threatening people, online. Brothers just for reading the Bible. You understand? You got to look at the moral of a man, because he's really under Adam 22. And Adam 22 does the same-sex videos. He has a wife, but they have an open relationship. Him and his wife sleep with porno stars. They allow people to come into their relationship and to do all kind of unholy things that I can't say here with them. And they have no problem with sleeping with the same sex as husband and wife. I think Adam 22 not too long ago did a video where he backdoored another man. Now I didn't look up to see it. He claimed that himself. You can look that up. That's public. That's public saying out of his own mouth that he posts online. And then you got to think of Whack 100, who always protects Adam 22. You understand? You gotta look at the morals of a man that claims he's a man and support a man that does stuff like that. You'll never see Whack 100 say anything against Adam 22. Never. Never, never, never. He'll always protect him to the end, because Adam 22 is his bread and butter. He even tell you himself I think one time he said that when he got out of jail and he got on his feet, it was white people that helped him. You know what I mean? That helped him gain his riches, his fortune, and success. You know, I think one time I checked, they had him down with, they said that he's worth about 5 to 6 million, something like that. But to make a long story short, the homies don't question that. The homies that he's supposedly banging with don't question that. Like we understand what you're saying about the brothers, but like you running with this guy that do this. You could go online and find Adam 22 with Will Smith's son and Beaver, while Will Smith's son was kissing on Beaver and humping on him, and Adam 22 was right there with a smirk on his face, and he was with another guy. You understand? So you got to ask yourself, these is whack 100 boys. These is whack 100 boys. So you got to question his moral. He out there questioning men that's pushing the Bible morals, but nobody questioning his morals. Why? Because he bang? Because he running with a gang? Come on, man. Stop that, man. Let's go to Matthew chapter 7. Hurry up and run through this real quick. You know what I mean? These guys, they don't got no respect for the Most High's word. You understand? And we be trying to bring the gospel to them. You know what I mean? You see what happened? You see what happened with Polite? You understand? Even though we know he debated, but that guy, you know what I mean? People like them, they already made their choice. Way before you could even sit before them with a Bible. They made their choice a long time ago. You understand? And they're not coming up off of it. They're not coming up off of it. Because it's how they make their money. It's how they live their life. It's how they get paid. You understand me? It's how they get paid. This is the book Matthew chapter 7. I'm going to read from verse 15 on to 20. Check this out. Christ will tell you the behavior of these guys right here. Christ will tell you the morals of these guys I'm talking about. Even these celebrities. You know, I'm black, so you know it's hard for us to pronounce stuff right. Beware of the false prophets which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are raven wolves. This also not only talking about brothers that's out there spreading wrong teaching and wrong gospel doctrine, but also brothers acting like they're in love with the word of God and they want to be a servant of God. That could also be applied to that too as well. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringing... Boy, it's like dim in here. A good tree cannot bring... All right, verse 15. A good tree... Hold on. No words small. Okay. Even so, every good tree bringing forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth forth not good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. That's those brothers' future, if they continue the course that they're on. And I'm going to end it here with Luke 13. Yeah, Luke 13. Luke 13, verse 24. Give me a minute, let me get there. Forgive me, I ain't got my glasses, so, if I mess it up, but you know what I mean, if I mess that up. You know exactly what I mean. You understand the words that I'm trying to put together here. We got to stop doing that. And it's not that I wouldn't love to see those brothers in the truth, because we do care for these brothers, but these brothers showing the servants of God like, screw you. You know what I mean? You on Clubhouse threatening men, you know what I mean, about for doing God's work because they critique you about your woman. You threatening men of God that just came down to have a conversation with you and Adam 22 and told you straight up, talk about this fake black, this what he said, this fake black, this fake, what he said, this fake black, well, I'm trying to remember what he said. I watched it earlier and I forgot because I was working on so many cars. He said, this fake black activist stuff, something to that similitude. But you could go watch it online. But you know what I mean? It's like, it's ridiculous, man. We got to stop thinking like brothers like them that's in a celebrity spotlight and all that, and these entertainers and actors and these rappers, these guys don't give a, excuse my French, these guys don't give a damn about the Most High Scriptures. They don't. As long as they can make money and be above the poverty line and look down on people like us that's in the struggle and that's out there working a 9 to 5 or trying to, gather the sheep, they don't want to hear nothing you and I got to say. Nada. Let me skip to verse 24. All right, here we go. Strive to enter in at the straight gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. When once the master of the house is risen up and had it shut the door, and begin to stand without and to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. And he shall answer you and say unto you, I know you not where its ye are. Then shall ye begin to say, we have eaten and drank in thy presence, and thou hast it taught in our streets. But he shall say, I tell you, I know you not whence ye are. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And that's where those brothers is headed. The Jay-Z's, all of them. The Kanye West, the Drakes, the Kendrick Lamars, the Whack 100s. You know what I mean? All them that's in that life. All them that's in that life. Their only saving grace. Their only saving grace that they could have is that they have mercy right now and that they could come in and learn. But don't hold your breath for that, because it ain't going to happen. These brothers are going to go down with the ship, and they're going to go down with the people that's cutting the checks. My name is Brother Sadak. You guys have a blessed night. Shalom.